So you're going to have to come up with a little bit more to it too. So starting on this defense on Bind, you see them playing that Fnatic comp. You see them already setting up only one player just with the Cypher util on this side of the map. Whereas the Cypher's actually playing K-Knight on the A site, looking to get some mollies down with Yosemite. Dang, I'm turning British already.
Yeah, I've been panicking the whole time about that, and you did it first. Fantastic.
That's crazy.
But again, I'm liking this. I like that NRG are being a little cautious. They're taking their time. They kind of implied that attention towards B early on with a touch of utility, but they haven't overly responded to this yet.
Yeah, I like how they feint that they're taking hookah control. That's to bait out some utility from Bilibili. And nothing comes out, so Yosemite is going to have a tough time doing anything. Look at them continue to walk, find the trips. Everything is really, really slow, like you said. And Bilibili's still expecting them to rotate.
Okay, Yosemite does find some,
Two through the TP right now.
It looks like they were intending for this retake from the start. If it came towards this side, and what a shot! Couldn't quite claim the third, and now NRG dig in on the site. Trying to pry these players apart will be difficult, but they're doing it, leaving it all to Crashies. 2 flashes and now mollied off. A 1v3 ain't easy. Finds the first, but the trade. Bilibili off to a belting start, picking up the pistol.
And you see NRG being so cautious. We respect that at the beginning, but then you see Bound. That's all he needs to do is stay alive.
Finished.
Played his life so well. That is wild.
And they just have this triple on all sides of the map, all sides of this site.
Almost post-timeout form they had against NRG, that confidence there, the composure's there. And Ardis, that's enough for him. Takes down Bianc, IGL removed.
I mean, talk about a difference as well. For Bilibili against Fnatic, for NRG against Zeta, it was Ardis who was the man who stepped up. Had almost 50 kills in 2 maps.
Oh.
And what are these trips, Lauren? I mean, what am I looking at?
What?
Re-clear. This is, remember, they're anti-eco, so down a man.
Clean enough. Equalizing up to a 4-4. Gotta be careful on the fallback as there is presence towards Shower.
Yeah, the perfect hit.
Oh, Som!
Is there a gap there? How come he got through with no noise?
It must have been a mistake, but now Finesse, can he exploit it again? K-Knight's on the case.
Oh, he saw
that's
his
a
elbow.
pixel, and that's a body. K-Knight gonna claim it, and look at this position from Rin. Lovely work.
That's a bingo.
Natural here from Victor. He loves to do that, but usually he does it from way farther back, so again, slow here.
NRG gonna take their time, having to get a read of this game, and the challenge
What is
already
this?
from Rin. He's just walked along. It looks like Ardis might have a concept of what's going on here, considering how he's approaching this.
Yeah, maybe
but
expecting a flash through, something like that, but not a just solo Brim.
Re-smokes himself and just sits, holding so much map space, so much map control for them. Surprised they haven't let Bianc rotate away from this, but maybe feeling there's that flash we were looking for, but contact on the other side. It's Crashies to go down first.
And Finesse is way past, so they can't recover the spike. They have to fall back. Rin through the TP.
Oh my word, this is getting so messy here. Ardis could bail them out.
Yeah.
If he can isolate one, if he can get Bianc down, but look at Bianc's timing on this. Slipping away again to elbow, just playing his life. He doesn't need to overextend. He needs to wait for the support from Yosemite to come in. He's fallen. The gates are open. Yosemite's got a chance to try and climb onto this, but with a smoke to CT, the plant should be coming in. NRG could claw this back. Okay, maybe not with that. Ardis wanted all that space, all that security, and it gets taken away. Som called upon, down at 8 HP though. He's low. And look at what's remaining. Still the rifle with YZ, still the Bulldog with K-Knight. They still have so much damage to be done here. The post plant setup dependent on Long.
Yeah, Som still has that molly, so if they buy a little bit of time and then get that to actually start ticking, Victor doing what he can.
Time to go, though, on towards the defuse. That's halfway. Where is that
molly?
Where is the molly? This is right in front of their faces! You through the stats of how unlikely Bilibili is to do this to NRG at this point in the tournament. I'll tell you that. I wouldn't be smiling after this start. This is echoes of that first appearance, all the goodness that we saw with Bilibili coming back through here. NRG on, look at this buy.
Yeah, and right at the beginning of the game, too. On Lotus, remember, it was a couple rounds for Bilibili to get started here right away. They put NRG's feet to the flame.
This is a lot of pressure coming in, though. 3-2 split. Simplistic, yes, but K-Knight going to try and fill the space towards Shower. Still has the support on the site. That's Yosemite there. So Victor noted again. Creep up towards the site beginning. Ardis starting to Try and get a grip on this, but K-Knight's still not checked on, and the nades work. Fit has gone down. Yes, Artist trades. He gets himself towards the site, but they're just winning the brawl. They just want to fight this out. And now a 2v2. There's upgrades everywhere. They've got the rifles, and they're going to have the plant. This can't happen to NRG again. Oh, beautiful from FNS. And the Seeker reveals Rin's position. What are you meant to do in a 1v2 like this? Tap on the spike. He wants a 1v1. It's not going to be fair. Looks towards FNS and crashes to the side. There's still a shot at the... Oh! Timing.
You want to play?
Again, we saw that being punished by Fnatic when they walked those smokes, when they got in their faces. Fnatic were very well prepared for that. NRG looking to shift gear into being prepared, and the ult, as you just heard coming through, the tour de force is there for Ardis.
It kind of feels like the way that NRG playing so far is against a team who's going to WQ you at all costs, right? So slow, so careful. Constantly trying to do the most with as little util spent. You're not seeing early boom bot, nothing like that. Lots of ults here, though.
Yeah. Both sides to boot. 4-to-1 stack as well. Bilibili putting all the eggs in what looks like the right basket. Ardis closing in slowly, played in Bianc here. Flash gonna force them away, but no big swing. But Ardis is taking chip damage, but he takes down YZ. Spray not gonna do as much as they'd want with just that stinger. They've got the opening pick.
All that damage getting healed up instantly, too. Very nicely done from Ardis with pressure on all sides, too. The flash, the spam. Looks like he's in good form today. Looking to see Victor. He's trying to get the timings right now, trying to listen for what the rotate is, and it's actually come. There's only one player from 4 a moment ago.
Oh, but Bianc was filthy with it before, and he still is. Isolates Victor comfortably, and yes, Ardis is drawing their attention, but it is still going to be towards this B site. So it all falls towards the IGL. Bianc has to be absolutely paramount. Bianc's taking down Ardis, they can all turn attention, and he looks towards Long, takes down another. 1v1s, he's winning, but NRG takes the site. Just about to get the plant, but look at Rin, flying out of the smoke. Som's ready for it, catches one out a second.
Pop out super fast, and Som as well, so good to actually maintain that. They were really trying to force that 2v1 when the spike's being planted. Back now 4 up above. Here's that double satchel I was referencing. Just with the flashes, there's something to push this back.
K-Knight's still standing on this, so does give away the position. This is a dead man. Yeah, absolutely. K-Knight gone, flash through the TP, and a response. They're trying to dig in on this. Oh, crashes. So clean with it. Keeps composure, keeps the round. It's looking great for NRG. As Bilibili tried to get proactive again, investing the ults into some of this. And that should be picked up. Yeah, FNS not falling for it now.
Can't do anything to help out. YZ, who's satcheling and throwing out his ult, trying to get a little bit more. He only gets Victor, that's it. Look at this smoke. How do you clear this? You're stuck in the TP when you need to get out.
Other rounds dealt with. Some key factors. Yosemite, though, off the rip, going invest here. And look at YZ going walkabouts. There are 2 players just around the corner. Victor could be the first. He wants to stand for this. He's got support. He's seen the player. Pain Shell posted. He's in danger. He's taken the TP and left Bianc all alone. Oh dear, that's messy. Perfect work from NRG, herding them around and even expecting the swing. Ardis punishing this confidence, this aggression, and K-Knight is on the run, and there's nowhere to hide.
Calling the herd. Everything perfect here out of NRG. A team that really knows exactly what's going to happen out of timeouts. Chet's so good with that. So good with understanding where the ults can be used. I'm surprised as well. Yosemite puts down his pit instantly on that round. That's something that NRG would absolutely destroy. Instead, they target YZ. That's beautiful stuff. Ardis literally just holding the door in front of him. That's just ridiculous.
Seemed so aware of it. Good to see Ardis now starting to kick up a little bit. Had a fabulous game previously. This could be another notch on the bedpost here. Yosemite slowly but surely getting close. He's actually got him. All right, well, that's Ardis gone, but anything else would be surprising. I doubt NRG want to lose much more here.
I mean, that's kind of surprising that Yosemite is
hunting.
Yeah, he's hunting. He's the one saving. I'm a little confused.
Som is now be gifted over to Ardis. So he's not too fussed about it. Money's looking very healthy for NRG too.
I mean, remember, they won previously. That first round that they got was off a light by that. So he's playing up in hookah. That's a good spot for it. Saw in that Loud Navi game how impactful it still was on this map.
Again, NRG erring on the side of caution, but slowly making progress, kind of leaving Artis as that counterweight on the other side of the map. It was a 4-to-1 stack here. K-Knight, the only one present on the A site.
Yeah. In these 4 rounds that we saw NRG now streak these together, you saw a lot of Bilibili just sending it. And I think in the timeout, Bilibili needed to calm that down a little bit, play with a more controlled pace. Where this slow style from NRG actually would be counterproductive.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
FNS just slipping that a little bit deeper, double checking on the drop. As we noted, K-Knight was still here, but he was the only player here, so this retake is a long way off. And the only rifle is on Yosemite, so again, that pause here, just taking a second or two, making sure the ult goes down. And look at this, it's so secure here. Very, very difficult to even just close that gap, to bring those stingers in, to bring that judge in. Victor doesn't want to be corralled or left in the corner, dips back through to the Viper's pit, and the pressure starts coming in. Seeker's trying to be the instigating factor. Victor overwhelmed!
Oh, up on top!
Yeah, Biang's trying this one, but they're finding them. Artis goes down, it's all on Yosemite. A 1v3 is so much to ask for. The time starting to tick away here. FNS and Som still on the side. He's not going to let it slip here.
Got playing on the international stage. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle to adapt to that fast.
I love this little set piece here. Clearing through basically secures you showers from the very offset, either forces them to fight or to fall. And you can see that Bilibili opted to fall away towards site. 3 players posted on this. They do have a full purchase. They do have the ult in Rin's pocket. But NRG, hold on.
Nice.
I mean, stalls them out, but it draws out the ult. They'll take that.
That's important, though, from Crashies. He's using his dog there to try to get a stun for Som to ult him. So neutering that gives them a lot more room, but they still have layers to deal with, still have that Brim ult. And they've swapped the Cypher off of this A side, who had a lot of anti-Victor double satchel trips that we saw earlier, scratching our head about them.
You can see them working in almost tandem here. Over towards Long. That's a pinch. Artis should be dead. He is. Took a second to get there, but it gets the job done. But this wasn't where the bulk of NRG is. They're still looking towards that A side, but losing out on Artis does take away from this. They get to pull that 4th player over. You can see the fight, but NRG just claimed 2 kills out of nowhere.
What just happened? Spotted the elbow. Ults as well to try to confirm, but he gets a second still.
They're on the run. They're trying to get towards B as fast as they can. Coin the hills. K-Knight on the punish. NRG could.
He's the guy chasing them to do the TP? Okay.
Again, NRG even finding those 2 felt. Oh, wow, watching that back. Finest of margins for K-Knight. The timing on this. And finding the play with no ults online here. 2 away for Artis. 3 off from Victor. The rest all utilized.
And with 3 rounds left now, all the conditioning aspects that we've been seeing in Bathroom from NRG on Long as well start to take effect. So Bilibili playing fully off of Long. No flash peek, nothing like that. In fact, the Sky, Bianc is playing all the way on A instead. Just got early info outside of Bathrooms with 1 flash. So you can kind of identify the default that's coming here from NRG.
So can they control it? Confirmation of Crashy's attendance. In the right place if they're willing to stick around. It's testing their nerve, right? You've got Artis creeping away. A bit of a jump spot, but nothing to be noted.
Higher elevation on that too, so if there is an op, something like that, he's not going to lose his life. And we're looking at a BX that can to 3 players here from Bilibili. Molly to clear Cubby or top tube.
Yeah.
This execute's going to be fierce. Victor still has double satchels to get out.
But YZ and Rin's crossfire is very nice. They know they're there, but again, these 2 players could make this really problematic because they're stalling out the time. 25 seconds, a quick TP taken. It all falls down to Bianc. The IGL, YZ catches Crashies, but still look at this pressure. Oh, he's punished Artis. Bianc, how much more? No more. Can't do any more. Stall, 12 seconds. Som just about slips ahead. He's got the spike. Yosemite catches Victor. And now Sommy has to block. He knows he has to. And he can't do it in time. Yosemite catching FNS, punishing Som.
We had a definitely unexpected start from Bilibili, but then we also end the half with them clawing their way back when NRG seemed to have an understanding.
Bilibili is keeping them at a 5-5 is incredibly impressive, and they deserve their flowers for it. But we ain't done yet. It was a timeout. It's 5-5. We're diving back in. NRG having a little bit of that momentum and that confidence ripped away.
Early trip actually gets a lot of information there. Now that it activates, that hookah's clear. So Artis has some space to work, but he can't just break the trip. There we go.
Got there eventually. It's all right. Just took his sweet time.
Double clear down short, could catch finesse too.
Oh, the late exploration from
The
Bilibili.
high-low is so perfect. Is there a flash from Crashies around this corner?
They haven't done this often, but they have done it. But doing it at this point, you can see NRG are considering it, but I don't see a flash. I see a player, I see a pixel, and so does Yosemite. But oh, YZ just dives forward on it. Yosemite's in trouble. He's having to backpedal away. He does have K-Knight.
Yeah, that information that Artis spotted of Rin falling off of this site is huge. NRG's gonna instantly use that to their advantage and maybe even find a pick.
But no one's long. I'm still looking at Bianc. He can punish this cross. I'm waiting to see when he pulls towards maybe watching this. If they split towards long, then he's under pressure, but they've got to clear this
Once
NRG.
again, they drive people.
30 seconds
Oh
left.
god, oh god, Bianc! A second fault was too much to ask for, but he does catch FNS. Down to 20 seconds now, they're running out of time and they're running out of players. Down to the 3 standing. 2 flashes for Crashies, a molly with Som, but that's it. It's going to be dry all the way, and Artis and Crashies in unison, doing wonders. TP taken, they know where he's at. Artis turns on a dime, waiting for it, spots it. Molly comes in. Wait, K-Knight gets him. But to find the last 2, come on. There's 2 flashes for Crashies, he can buy time.
He still has a cage to get out of this.
He doesn't even consider it. Doesn't consider it.
Artis spotting the rotate back is so impactful, and NRG doing the best job possible at making sure they're re-clearing everything. Som on that instant trade for finesse is perfect down
With
low.
his Artis as well. YZ and Bianc with theirs. You can hear it off the rip. Artis wants to lead the way. Got a punishing pick towards YZ early on, but I think they've learnt their lesson here. Don't particularly want to go walkabouts again. And we start the game. NRG showing they're willing to play slow. They're willing to play fast. Those pace changes have been shown.
I like this. What the last 2 rounds have been for Artis has been taking the space that they've been giving and putting a trip in it. It's not as advanced this time. And YZ's a weird box to stand on. That could definitely catch Artis, who's been great with his crosshair placement, clearing every little thing.
Yeah, very unorthodox. But maybe NRG trying to test out that late round aggression we have been seeing from Bilibili, but this time sticking in a little deeper.
Just remember the last round, it was multiple strange setups from Bilibili that NRG just worked through really well after not having, you know, the Trailblazer still the boombot.
Okay, Yosemite going to be checked on. Oh, the timing on the Seekers and the swing! Bianc punishing Artis! They've got to get over towards the side, though. You can see Victor does take down Yosemite. I thought he might have missed that for a moment, but no. It is a 3v3, and they've won on the side, but YZ coming flying in.
He bumped his head!
Oh, he's made a meal of it! Denied! Victor keeps him safe! FNS the same! And now just Bianc in a 1v3. This is a lot to ask. Spike's now down. They know where he's at. The singular Seeker going to make its way through. And yeah, the flashes you want. You got 3 to find, and Bianc's got the first to clear. Not clean enough to find FNS on the first try. 4 bullets, 3 targets. It's too many.
Bilibili clawing that lead back to make it a tie game. It was a sign that NRG was slipping, and all of a sudden, last 2 rounds of the half in really nice fashion, ripping apart everything, but you can tell some nerves here on the stage still.
It's still, he's one of the best villains you could ever have. Victor, actually noted early here. Got gifted away out by the flash.
That flash from Crashes was going to come regardless, so I'd like to see Victor not use a satchel to get through. Does lose a little bit of HP, though, because of it.
Look at this 4-1. Just Artis on that A site. Very reminiscent of what we saw in the first half, almost.
And it doesn't look like Bilibili want to push all the way through here. With Rin's position holding sand still, and with K-Knight all the way back behind A watching bathroom. Just want to take some control of space beyond, okay.
Yeah, Bianc's in danger. Luckily gets away. 3 seconds for the flash, but you can see the readjustment, right? Slowly creeping towards A.
I mean, spotting the sky is actually pretty crucial here. For NRG, they think that they're going to commit to this at this point, but re-clearing, making sure, doubling down on that information.
That's nice. It's going to be fed back to Artis, and for the man who said there's no chance he can lose, he better be able to hold on to this one, being crept on slowly but surely. K-Knight's so close by, TP forced away. Sight's theirs, it's going to be a 5v5 post plant. Yes, the Rap's en route, but again, keep in mind they still have K-Knight's utility, littering the back lines. Those 2 will find it harder to find value.
There is a path that they're walking correctly into, but there's still a camera as well for K-Knight.
Still Yosemite too.
Yosemite could get caught off guard if they don't check that cam, though. He looks like he's lining up for something. He doesn't have any mollies, though. He's just waiting for that trip to get broken, and he's
Oh dear.
just blind.
Yeah, a little, oh dear, out of kilter and punished NRG. You can't play sloppy against this team. YZ not gonna have a chance at it as NRG impact from that.
Yeah, he's got to be aware. I mean, he has the trip to even have a reflex towards the left there and mark it. Instead, he's not watching anything.
Okay, I see a Marshall coming out. I see a light shield for Bianc, a flash, Sheriff for Rin, and a ghost for Yosemite. So it's got a little something to it, but the spam alone.
That's beautiful.
Really punishing Yosemite on that slip up towards short. Trying to draw the attention towards K-Knight, but I mean, Yosemite is bleeding at 11. Close quarters, crashies. He's going to get bailed out by Victor if he needs it, but right now he's holding the line perfectly until then. Overwhelmed. They find an angle that works, and Bianc's going to get that.
And Victor not using his nade there, too. As soon as Crashies dies, he actually holds on to it, knowing that they can always get out. But if Crashies was still up, that combination could have been deadly. 1 for 1 on the round so far, and Artis is again playing solo, and again we're seeing this reclear down long. Might find a little bit more, though, here.
That's nice from Victor. YZ's gone. They can't make mistakes, though, and they're not. Clean.
Down B.
Yeah, this is much nicer from NRG, keeping control. Good pass. Oh, come off here, what a shot. 30 HP, you don't expect a player in the corner. You do not expect young FNS sat in the corner waiting. Yeah,
His
so
record right now for most kills.
I miss you.
Where's he gone?
Bring him back. For now, though, NRG going to try and cobble together a purchase here that could be up to scratch. Guardians out, but the main one, the one to watch towards, would be Victor, potentially Som with the Bulldog. Judge, yes, there for FNS. Timing. Didn't quite get the corner swing with the dog, but forcing Victor away slightly. And then falling away again. Playing with timing here. Bilibili not particularly willing to commit just yet.
Just grabbing that orb. Rotating away. Again, it's been 3 rounds of a lot of B presence here. Yosemite got punished last time by walking up. Ooh, there's been a satchel play up here for Som. Way up high, the Brimstone player. And if you see the nade from Victor, you see him jump spotting anywhere else, all of a sudden you're not looking at anything. And remember, what we saw from a player up here on truck before, you see Som is actually tucking his gun into the wall.
But it's going to be Artis. Oh dear, the timing. Getting super close. Was giving him a haircut, but he's given up the sight. A little awkward on the way out, but it's fine. Plant's going to come in, but it is a 5v5 post plant.
Yeah, and nade is
that pain shell. Oh, Victor's got him. Bianc goes down. They give themselves the early advantage here.
Cage to play in. K-Knight with 3, though, to deal with.
That's so many, and FNS. Wait, YZ! Eviscerating 3 on elbow. Breaking him, and look at the flag. Yosemite stabs him in the back. Bilibili.
Bonus, that's something that we don't really mention a lot here while we're casting, but that's huge because they're able to actually contend with what comes out of NRG next. And that's one that you can't even really be mad at. They're coming 3 together.
Yep.
And Bilibili just has more. They all lined up.
Som working towards his always 1 off now, but you can see the buy. It's Sheriff Sting, a judge for Artis.
Yeah, remember the anti-eco damage that was done.
Bilibili playing so deep. Look how passive this default is.
Yeah. Notes of what we saw in the first half from NRG at the beginning of the game. But here, no space taken at all. They're just looking for where they're pushing, really expecting something like that to come out. It's not coming, though.
Also potentially trying to feel out a stack. We saw a 4-1 stack before, maybe just trying to get the lay of the land. Drawing out a little bit of that utility early on.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them throw out the Trailblazer. See, is there a reaction? Is there multiple pieces of util, something like that? Any trap to find.
The pain shell. And Victor found, but there is plenty of bodies here. Som is one of them. The timing on this could be terrible for him, but he comes out perfectly, punishing 1 Victor on the follow-up. But Bilibili trading out very well. Give themselves a little bit of safety for the plant, but we know the last 2 players are pretty far away. They're over on the B side, FNS and Artis. This is very difficult. Sheriff in hand for FNS. Artis jump spotting, trying to get a little bit closer with that. Judge could clear through very well here. A domain that it could work. Oh my God. Oh my god, Yosemite's just around the corner. Are they going to try and walk this Artist? The timing! He gets neither of them! Not even that much damage. Yes, Yosemite a little lower, but it doesn't particularly play in FNS, who couldn't find anyone in shower. They're all congregating around this, and I know he's wishing they'd peek him, and they're giving him nothing. Billy looking at the ults as well.
Yeah, plenty of key ones coming up. 2 instances where this could have got really nasty.
Yep.
This first one where they're jumping through the smoke, spacing phenomenal in that case, and then here with Artis. That could have been 2 players dead with 1 shot. That's the sort of thing that...
Depending how it goes. 7-9 now, this is where it gets so contested. Big round for NRG, back on the buy, couple of ults. Some with his, Victor as well. 2 off from Crashies. Finesse not a million miles away, but it looks pacey.
And look,
It's like
only
a
the
challenge,
Cypher.
yeah.
Only the Cypher's walking up long there. And that's important because Victor has his ult. Usually the trap play is going to come out of long. If there's a target from Crashy spotted, anybody from range, he pops that, goes fast.
Well, they don't like something they've seen. They're backing away from this. Maybe wanting to re-explore towards A. Maybe they could catch Artist on walkabouts, but he does have the operator, so...
They should know that he has that up, that he has money for it. So how do they choose to deal with it? Because he's got an advanced position that he could absolutely get punished at.
But speaking of punish, look at this late walkout. Catching Crashies, Som not able to swing either.
Ooh.
And the Boombot's going to confirm that someone is there. Now Artist has to come back. He has to be paranoid about this. But do they stick in this 2-2? I guess they have to.
Exactly
Oh, going to go in, and Artist desperate for an angle. You can see him trying to work for one. Billy getting close though, keeping it quiet. The ult's going to go through, deny so much of this space.
30 seconds
This is
left.
before the plant though, and this makes it a little difficult to actually get it down. Either way, nobody on site except for Artis, but the Brim ult
Forces them running.
buys some time.
Yosemite trying to control towards CT, disallow anyone to come back through, but Artist can't really escape from this. You're gonna hear the
Victor's
ult.
ult.
13 seconds, it's getting so close, so down to the wire, but they found Artist. And we know
10
that Victor was
seconds
around
left.
as well. Bian's looking for him, can't find him in time. A secondary ask for that plant. And it's on the other side of the map. Som's read it though. He's got here early. They're scrambling towards B.
Coming through spawn, Victor and Finesse walking, making it uncertain where they're coming from.
K-Knight watching this though, should have the favorable find, and he does with YZ! Catching off both and leaving Som, who's already got 30 HP alive. And K-Knight, he's feeling confident, and rightly so.
He's holding the space, fighting Som, making sure that plant goes down. And this is what I love the most out of what I'm seeing from Bilibili. The double peek up on
Could
top.
be 9-9 unless we get some heroics from one of the NRG players, because Bilibili have been playing a great game so far. Big opportunity. Patient beginnings. Can't get ahead of themselves here. Give a little bit of a moment for NRG, they will absolutely take this game back.
It feels like they're playing slow, but in fact, 3 players going to try to punish here. And Victor's left completely on an island now that he falls out, and Amali's perfect. Not quite. The satchel to try to push him in.
Just about, and they still clear it. They still clear, so diligent. Crashies, hold up. You're gonna need more though. You brought it back to an even playing field, but you still need more. Has a flash, invest, one more up in 5. Maybe another single fight, and he's looking for it. Trying to buy time, trying to draw attention. Artist is en route. They're getting out of there once again. They are running. They are scrambling to the other side of the map.
And look, they're holding on to market, holding on to the TP as well.
Upgrades though, they've got 2 rifles here. Yosemite, this position might work wonders, and it does. Gets to fall away, notes Artist, forces him further back, doesn't need to take another fight. He's buying time. He's keeping 2 of them in this position. They can't cross here.
Both players outside of Yosemite are coming back down market in a weird spot too, no matter what happens here.
Oh, Artist clears the first, but again, look at these positions. You might give it a glance, but you don't put all faith that both players are here, and they don't at all! Billy!
This is the tough one. The gun round now, but have to commend them again, Lauren. These fundamentals, how do 3 players make the perfect decision? Both these players come off of site. Artist in trouble, up, down, short. 5 players gonna try to face him. Insta-boom-bot? What is that?
I feel like they're aware, they're reading this so well. Understanding the intentions, and keeping Artist quiet is genuinely a hard feat. But they're still gonna pressure the issue. Still want to swarm towards the
Up
site.
top with the flash.
He's going for it, one leg, shot lands, but it's not enough, YZ! And look at this aggression! They play behind it! K-Knight catches FNS, they get the spike down, they have the man advantage.
Trailblazer to clear bathroom is pretty important, but look at Rin, he's playing post-plant. Molly and Brimmel and they're still not clearing lamps.
You got to get a move on NRG. You don't have the time for this. And right now, Victor is desperate for it. Gets them as much as he can, but calling in the ult, they do not want to let this slip. And Victor left with a chance, and it's a thin one. He wishes he had a half on it. You can already see it. Isolates for him, but there's the molly. Time is his biggest opponent, and Yosemite.
They've got Artis' tour de force. Yeah, they've got Victor Showstopper, so this is definitely not a done deal on this round, but my goodness. Bilibili showing up.
Somehow, the best in him. And back to business, though. Early investment on the ult. Now, we saw earlier on that immediate boombot that came down, checking on this sort of thing, but you can see Artis wants to disrespect this further.
I'm wondering, that Stinger breaking the trip. It tripped even close, by the way. That's even an odd position right there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? What? How is he alive? That looked on the money.
I mean, the two things I pointed out as key factors here from NRG, gone. That ult needs to be looked at.
Yeah, give us a replay on that one. The rest of this, I mean, NRG are in pieces. They invested everything in towards short. It looked good for it. It looked like they had potentially 2 big kills.
But I think the important part, that crossfire there, Yosemite is the one making the noise, so Victor goes to ult him, he gets tunnel visioned, and K-Knight able to capitalize still.
Oh. I thought he could have had a second there.
Yeah, just a couple more seconds to aim, and he would have gotten a second for sure.
Okay, FNS. A frenzy in FNS.
And there's not really much for him to do here, right? Damn, he has his ult. Damage to the economy is almost non-existent.
Now you already got K-Knight on 5K. Hello. Oh, you saw him! You saw him!
Just the pistol and the anti-eco in this game, in this half. Oh! Wait, what?
How?
Oh, it's the block up top. Wait, no, I don't even. It's just farther away, I guess. Damn. Chat talked for the last 2 hours?
If one man can change it, it would be Artis, but right now he is not getting any respite. There is no rest here for him. They've kept him checked, kept him outside of the game pretty much. Early ult invested from FNS, he feels the pressure.
He's getting pinched already right now.
And look at YZ, he's coming in for it. Oh, of course he gets that one.
Why is his magnetic?
Crashies though, perfect placement on the smoke. We know they love to walk these smokes. They get disrespected. Crashies stands tall, but only for a moment. Falls down, the site becomes available, but a 2v3. Surely, this is the answer back. Surely, plants in. You got Yosemite, you got YZ. Not much to play with. They're going for a walk, they're going for a walk, and Tom has no idea. He's still got him. Yosemite falls. Does he expect YZ? He absolutely does, but uses the second. Not a chance, Victor. Gets him on double digit.
Back of the North Americans. Especially once this ult hits, once that pit falls. I think overcommitting though, overextending into the site before really getting much more.
Yeah.
And you can see Crashies taking full advantage of that with the plant going down, the nade coming in at the same.
Trend truly. At 11 to 10 though, we go back through. Exchange. Oh, YZ got Artis! He's punished him! Artis has been slippery to deal with and potentially spotted both. Not sure if he noted Crashies there, but he's certainly going to know those presence.
I mean, that's huge. Artis has such impact on defense, no matter where he is, no matter what he's doing in terms of killing people. He's been the pinpoint
where you are.
for NRG, the guy who's leading the charges in most of these aggressive plays. So not having that tool allows Bilibili to spend their time freely. Interesting person to pick up the orb there. K-Knight is the Cypher. He just used his. And
Okay, stall towards long. 48 seconds. TP on the run. Who's over here? It's going to be Victor. Can he hold them back?
he's got a nade.
Could be essential 35 seconds. Seekers. Oh, just a shot in the dark and it works. Seekers going to come on through, but still.
30 seconds.
It's Yosemite. It's Yosemite! No respect! And the ult! Hold on. Does he dare? He's thinking about it, because look at the position the K-Knight's got, but Yosemite's still working!
They're coming back. They're leaving the pit. 20 seconds. They've got to make a decision here.
But they're going towards Crashies. This guy can be so clutch for them. As I said, the workhorse for NRG. A chance for him. 10 seconds. Forced off the angle. Yosemite's so diligent in this. FNS on the way over. The double investment. They don't want any more threats from this. Bilibili with 3 standing. This could be 12. Finesse.
Toxins going up.
Next couple of steps critical to this. Crashy's trying to play through first. Gets to the site. He's got the one. And Finesse with another. But Yosemite has been monstrous.
Inches. He has no vision whatsoever.
At a side like this, he's the one who broke this round back in their favor. Look at what he's doing to him. Doesn't matter the
He
side.
can't see. It's match point. How in the world?
How are we here?
Still huge tools for NRG, but the buy is not great. Crashy's Victor, the two guys who have been key for this team on Stingers.
The crowd are trying to will it into existence, but Bilibili have been near on faultless on this half. Artis again.
I like
Challenge
this.
up.
Playing
Good
in front of
spam.
the lurk. This is beautiful from Artis. In combination with Finesse taking contact first, it could really do some work.
They already chipped him down, already invested the heal. They know there's bodies here, they know there's presence, but they force the first away. Now they take towards the site. Traditional smokes in place. Plant could be coming, but we know they're slippery. You can't rotate early players over. FNS now on the chopping block. The double swing. They've taken him over. Odds there denies the plant, but they wait, they pause. For just a second. Artis still here, 39 HP. Ain't much to play with. Even when the Stingers, they've still got Crashes with the ult as well. And now this is just getting uncomfortable, so close to each other. 5 standing for Bilibili.
Teleport's ready.
And Artis has a little bit of an angle, not much.
30 seconds left.
And the TP's taken. Crashies. Oh god, K9 punished them on the way
There's
back
another.
through. Big trade. They get upgrades, but they didn't expect Yosemite to be here. They are running them
Crashy
ragged.
still though.
Crashies, you've got to go. Absolute god tier mode. He's taken him down, denied the plant. 10 seconds now. Seeker's coming in. Stops falling. It's all on Crashies. Or truly the unthinkable begins. The high flash, the swing. He's blind and he's dead. Bilibili upsetting on map